Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Driven Wild. Today we're talking about Uber Eats really out here doing the shadiest S. Uber Eats customer says she was forced to pay for items she didn't receive. So as we all know, with the refund policies on all of these platforms, Doordash, UberEats, and Grubhub, there are a lot of customers taking advantage of that, and there are times where customers who haven't been doing any kind of shady things, now they're on the receiving end of the policy changes that Uber Eats is putting out. So with that said, I want to go over everything that is being said in this article, how it actually is for gig workers and customers and everything in between. So with that said, let's get started. An Uber Eats customer says she was denied a refund after more than half of her order was not delivered by her driver. The viral TikTok shares the details of the experience has resonated with viewers, largely fellow Uber Eats customers, drawing more than 82,000 views. The things you do for content, huh? But this is what happens when people abuse the system. You have a refund policy in place that has to be changed up because people keep abusing the platform. And because people keep abusing the platform, good customers end up losing the opportunity to get a refund when things actually go wrong for her. In her video, Bebesitalecii says she placed a late night order after being released from the emergency room and was very unhappy with the way the mistake was handled by the company's customer service team. I'm going to leave her TikTok as well as her profile in the description so you can develop your own opinions on the subject. But let's be very real, the support teams on all of these apps are absolute garbage, some worse than others. I was at the ER, I guess I had the start of the kidney infection, and that's what's been causing all this pain, and a sinus infection. So whoever has my effing voodoo doll enough, she says in the video. Anyways, I got back in real late. It was like 2:30 in the morning. I was hungry, I was starving, and I ordered some Uber Eats. I barely order from Uber Eats, but I had a 40% off coupon, and I didn't want to drive nowhere. So I said, F it, let me order this breakfast. It comes with eggs, hash browns, and pancakes. I paid extra for toast, and I ordered some strawberry crepes. Even with the 40% off, I spent like $30, and I tipped $5. First off, I hope you feel better regardless of anything else that took place here. I really hope that whoever has your voodoo doll ends up putting it down. 2:30 in the morning is a weird time to expect quality delivery. Although that 40% off coupon is really cool sometimes, it really only applies for up to $15 worth of discounts. After that, it's just not worth it. But you spend like $30, you tip $5, you're probably doing okay with that. When her food arrived, she said it was not only cold from having been in her Uber Eats driver's car for over an hour, but it was also missing the pancakes, toast, and crepes that she ordered. Okay, but real talk though, you ordered at 2:30 in the morning. There's not a lot of drivers online at 2:30 in the morning. I don't know if you know that. And that order was probably a stacked order too, meaning that you would probably have to have the order combined with another customer's just to get it. I mean, I'm not saying that's a reason to forget half your order, but I wouldn't be surprised that was why your order was over an hour late. It had nothing. No utensils, no crepes, no toast, no pancakes, no nothing, she says. $30 I spent for 2 eggs and some hash browns because I didn't get the rest of my food. It sounds like he forgot to give you one of the bags and he ended up giving an extra bag to another customer. That's what I would expect here. When she used Uber Eats automated customer service to report the missing items for a refund, Bebesitalecii said her order was determined to be ineligible for a refund. Unhappy with the automated response, she reached to a live customer service representative and was told essentially the same thing. Yeah, don't expect customer support to be supportive unless you have to be an absolute Karen. Also, don't go through the app. Always contact them. Contact customer support. Talk to a person. Because honestly, these chat people are absolute dog water overall. Frustrated with this response, Bebesitalecii tells the customer service representative to cancel her account because she will no longer be doing business with Uber Eats, to which he responds by ending the chat. Yet don't expect customer service to actually be helpful to you. They will do half of their job basically telling you all of the wrong things only to disconnect the chat at the end of the day. Hence why you gotta talk to a person. Don't deal with chat support, deal with human support. Multiple viewers shared in the comment section of our video that they also had negative experiences using Uber Eats. Uber Eats is the worst. They still owe me $7. Never got that refund. Doordash has always given me credit or a refund whenever anything is missing, one commenter wrote. Now you see, that's interesting because usually it's the other way around where DoorDash refuses to give the refund and Uber is the one actually giving refunds. Now it's the other way around. I think it's a lot of perspective being said here. I had a driver tell me he couldn't find me and stole my food and called me childish for reporting him, and all Uber Eats did was refund my order, one commenter wrote. I mean, you don't know if the driver was actually deactivated or anything like that. There's not a whole lot more punishment you could do from the corporate standpoint on Uber Eats outside of simply deactivating the driver. So it's either you're deactivated and that's your punishment, or you're kind of getting off scot-free, which is why I feel like some drivers need to, be professional or be off the platform. That said, it doesn't justify food theft under any circumstances. Happened to me 2 days ago, a commenter wrote. Missing $15 worth of stuff. I ordered a lot and have only had a few issues over the years. Surprised they wouldn't refund. I feel like it really depends on the support agent you get. And if the support agent is trash, you're gonna get trash service. And it's sad because you almost have to be a Karen just to get a refund if you are a decent human being. If you're a customer who hasn't had many issues at all, you may not have access to refunds in the event that something actually does go wrong. Now, personally, I've been on Uber Eats. I haven't had any issues with refunds, but I've only had to refund twice for 2 missing items. This is my opinion. It's worth what you pay for it. None of you pay me. There you go. First off, we do need to acknowledge the elephant in the room. You gotta be careful when ordering things at 2:30 in the morning. Especially if you're not feeling well, I wouldn't have even ordered anything. I would have went to bed at that point. Although I do understand you being hungry as hell, you gotta understand that the drivers that are working at 2:30 in the morning either aren't the highest quality drivers, or you just gotta deal with what you get when it comes to some of these customers and some of these drivers. Yes, you should have gotten a refund, but the policies have been abused so often where they're not going to take ownership of their crap. Yeah, there are going to be some support agents that support you greatly, but then there's going to be some support agents that don't support you at all. I've been on the receiving end of both. All in all, I understand why you want to cancel your account, but also understand that ordering at 2:30 in the morning means you're not going to have the highest quality of drivers. It also means you're not going to be dealing with the highest quality of support agents either. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. As always, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace!